Thank you all for joining us today for our local business spotlight series. My name is Molly Schiff and I am with the Santa Maria Valley Chamber. Today we are here with another great business in Santa Maria, the Central Coast Jet Center. I am joined today with Jim Kunkle, who is the president here at the Jet Center, and Chris Kunkle, who is the VP of Operations. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for coming. Thank you.
So I was hoping to start today by having you guys tell us a little more about the business, what services you guys offer here at the Jet Center.
Sure, I'll start out and let Chris take off a little bit. But we provide all the fueling on the airport for the airlines, military, Forest Service, and our corporate customers. We house aircraft and pretty much are part of almost all the operations on the airport.
Expanding it a little bit more is we'll handle all operations that are coming to Santa Maria. Like, for instance, we have Air Force and other contractors that will come to the airport to operate out of Santa Maria for a couple weeks to support operations offshore or wherever they might be. We'll fully take care of them as far as hotels and catering and making sure that their stay here is Santa Maria style.
And then with the firefighting planes and things being fire season, do you guys handle a lot of refueling for those as well?
We do, and this year we're fortunate so far for the local community. It's been sort of mild down here in Northern California, but we still currently have an air tanker with us that they usually go off every day and go fight fires wherever, and then they come back at night. But we just had a small fire in San Ynez 2 days ago, and having this equipment available to be able to go do initial attack on local fires is priceless.
Yeah, it's a huge asset for our community.
Yes.
Like you said, if we had a fire locally, that you guys could be on the scene. Could you talk a little about being a family-owned business, your history, and why you decided to start this business here in Santa Maria?
Sure. Started probably when I was 6 years old working for my dad in aviation. And we've been in aviation some part of it my entire life. We actually were contacted in the early 2000s to house an aircraft here at Santa Maria. And that sort of started the thinking of building a facility, and then looking at how the airport was being served at the time, it looked like a great opportunity to put what we call as an FBO, a fixed base operation, in that would cover all of the required services for the airport.
Nice. And about like how many aircraft, maybe, I don't know, per day or per week would you guys say you service? How active is the site?
It's the variance is huge. We can go from as few as 3 or 4 a day on a real quiet day to if we're doing our corporate, military, and firefighting, we can have a couple hundred operations a day.
What would you say is one thing that people are surprised to learn that you guys do here at the Jet Center?
I think our biggest thing is just I don't think people understand kind of the magnitude of business that we bring and also support here at the airport. Just for instance, last week we had an operation of the Air Force out of Nellis Air Force Base. It's a test squadron, and they brought 3 Black Hawks and a C-130. They had 90 people show up here for a week. I don't think people understand that the impact that this airport has on the community. I think we always kind of get stuck in this thing that the airport is kind of this sleepy town of nothing going on.
No, I agree, because I think people know about the Santa Maria Airport. They're like, oh, there's not a lot of flights and everything, but some people don't even know about the Jet Center, and I'm even surprised to hear how many people you guys bring through here.
Yeah, and that's only a couple of things. I mean, we talk about firefighting. I mean, right now, just with one airplane and a lead plane, there's a combination of 10 to 15 people. I mean, those people are eating. They're in the community. They're supporting local businesses, whether it's buying necessities or food or just going and doing fun things here. So I think we really enjoy knowing that we're bringing that to the community. Yeah, we don't market it. We don't publish. We're not talking about it all the time, but we know that we're helping out, indirectly. So.
Yeah, and I think this speaking of community support, this feeds well into the Airfest too, and the Jet Center's involvement in your involvement in starting that huge event for the community. If you want to talk a little about that.
Yeah, the Airfest is kind of our baby. We were brought to the table with Chris Hastard from the airport, and as you know, there was the Thunder Over the Valley was a few years ago. 2015, I think, was the last year, and it kind of lost a head of steam, which was too bad. But we spent a few years kind of sitting on it, tabling the event, and then I think it was 2018, right? Yeah, 2018 we decided that it was the year to bring it back. You know, we have to look at all the protocols and everything, but I think hopefully 2022 will be the year we bring it back and bring that excitement and some noise back to Santa Maria. So
Yeah, no, definitely.
two kind of important pieces of the news that the Jet Center was in recently was one of them. We were nominated as top 10 emerging FBOs by the Aerospace and Defense Review magazine, which was pretty exciting for us. They came to us as through a panel of industry leaders and owners and a bunch of people. And they, so we were able to get in there, which was awesome because it's our target clientele with being military and missile, or not missile, military defense kind of agency stuff that we like to operate in that space. So that was really cool to be able to do that. It was a great article. And then our second thing was we held a congressional event for informing, I guess, Congress on fire and aviation. And so that was a really exciting event. It was attended by 15 congressmen and I think 60 or so aides, which is crazy that nobody really knew about it in town, but it was kind of that one thing that it was very much under the radar. Hosted them out here. They spent a full day hanging out at the airport, and we went away with a lot of really good publicity from it. They were talking about it for months after. Everybody's excited, and they're still talking about another one next year. So we're really excited about that, and it was fun. It was fun bringing that level of clientele to Santa Maria. So.
Yeah, and like you said before, it's great for our community. It's, you know, to bring awareness to this area, and then to have all that money spent here locally. Yeah. Is wonderful. So, did you guys have any final thoughts you wanted to add that we haven't touched on?
Well, I think we very much look forward to being able to announce Airfest 2022 next year, and we look forward to all the support from the community. And like I said, it's great to see the airport continue to be healthy out here. So
we're not going anywhere. We're excited to further the business and keep building our presence in Santa Maria, and hopefully as the southern airports fill up, Van Nuys and Santa Barbara and Camarillo, all those fill up. We start moving aircraft. As of right now, our hangar's full. We have a waiting list for aircraft that want to be based with us, which hasn't been that way in a few years. So that's a really exciting part, showing that aviation is coming back strong.
Well, thank you, Jim and Chris, for joining us today. We really appreciate learning more about the Central Coast Jet Center. And thank you all for tuning in to our latest edition of the Local Business Spotlight here at Central Coast Jet Center. I'm Molly Schiff with the Santa Maria Chamber, and we will see you next time.